Yo, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the very first time. This is a game I have checked out recently. This is Hack GU, and we're going to be hearing two songs. This one's second. First one is called Demon Palace Arena, and the second one, which we just saw, was Everything in This Hand from the channels RBJ's VGM Exhibit. And this one, I can't read it because it's in Japanese, but it seems to be the official, like, when it says topic on it. It's like, I think it's the composer. Requested by TryEdge101 and Zachary. And before I get started, we're just really quick. That's my wallpaper. I wanted to bring up I just did .hack, like, very recently. And I'm reading some of the comments I got on that. And one comment I got from SHMaster9 says, all .hack GU tracks are composed by Fukuda Chikayo, while all vocal songs are sang by Mitani Tomoyo. The two of them are a team known as Lien, L-I-E-N. Cool. Well, I don't know much about .hack still. I just know it has like a big following, cult following, and that's about it. A lot of singing, I think. I don't recall exactly. You have to remember, I listen to a lot of songs, so it's hard to retain information, even if I just heard it recently. But I do like hearing BGM regardless. So, first one, Demon Palace Arena, with a name like that. It's intriguing. Kind of short though. Let's go. Demon Palace Arena. .hack GU. Thanks, YouTube. Oh, it's aggressive. I don't think I've heard a .hack song like this. The drums! The drums are sick. This is really cool, but a little jarring. I definitely have that arena feel. Kind of like a tournament or something. Bunch of people yelling. Coliseum or something. I'm gonna read another comment describing more of .hack that I see. It's kind of interesting. I'm conflicted on this one. Let me get my thoughts together. Before I even talk about the song, I want to read someone describe .hack a little bit in this comment from Zephy. .hack is a multimedia project. Basically, they made anime and games at the same time, which is pretty cool. Some cool stuff was that you could find codes to use in the the game from little anime OVAs that came with it. I don't know what OVAs are. This trilogy is just called Dot Hack GU, Rebirth, Reminisce, and Redemption. And the other series are games people refer to as either as the original Tetralogy or IMOQ, Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, Quarantine. Of course, there's a lot more, but the main important parts of Dot Hack are Sign, the first thing released, which was an anime. Okay. IMOQ, 4 games, and GU, 3 games, which are set after the events of the first. Okay. Anyways, all of them have peak music, even if they were composed by different composers. Sadly, the series is pretty abandoned by Namco now, even though the developers CyberConnect 2 are definitely willing to make more. That was a couple likes on it, so people seem to agree. See, I read comments. Not that people didn't think I did, but the thing is, when I read comments, which I do all the time, you'll see me in there interacting. It's just, it's kind of like skimming it a lot of times. You know, sometimes I look for answers to questions that I asked in the video. And, you know, I'll read it and then blah, blah, blah. And then typically, you know, I'm at that time, I'm either working or on another song or editing or something. So like the information doesn't stay with me too long unless I'm like super invested into it. So hopefully with that, even though I read it 2 weeks ago, but I'm reading it now here, and now I'm kind of forced, you know, it's on Spotlight, maybe it'll stay in my head a little longer. That it was an anime first and then a series of two different games. Okay, cool. That sounds cool though. Maybe one day it'll bring back. I had no idea it was Namco, or maybe I did. I don't know. Again, I can't remember everything. The song. This is tough for me. First of all, the song itself as a whole, pretty cool. I quite enjoyed the sort of, you know, just like these melody runs, these like scales that are being played. The keyboard was really, really cool, and the drums were fantastic. That kind of distorted, kind of over the radio, early 2000s, 90s drum sound. I love that. I love the energy of it. It seemed like it was I don't know. Like the main word I'm getting here is arena. Demon Palace is, yeah, sure, but arena, I'm definitely getting that, like, you know, kind of driving force. And I definitely got that. The only thing though is that the song was mixed so harshly. Mainly the electric guitar. The electric guitars were so brash and just straight like treble and really, really distorted. Now, you may see that as an artistic thing. Sure. I'm telling you this as a guitar player. There is an artistic thing to having like a bunch of gain, like punk rock does it, you know. But when it's in a mix with other stuff, other instruments that are mixed well, it really sticks out. You know what I mean? The whole song was okay, but the guitars, the main thing you hear that's up in front, both the rhythms during the power chords and the lead, was just like, I had to turn down a little bit just because it was like barking at my ears. And that's kind of a shame though, because artistically that can be very cool, right? If it is something called Demon Palace, maybe it's supposed to sound like hell. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the band Slayer. If you've ever listened to any of their guitar solos, for lack of a better word, they sound terrible. They're chaotic noise, just like basically sounds like the guitar is being hit with like bricks. A lot of, you know, just a mess. But that's like by design, you know. It's like what makes Slayer Slayer, and they've admitted that. Like, it's a chaotic thing. They don't do melodic solos and stuff. This isn't about Slayer though, but I'm talking, you know, if it's meant to have like an artistic thing to it, then cool. I'm just saying I'm not going to go out of my way to hear that like a second time. And maybe in game, well, surely it's probably better because it might be drowned out by more, sound effects in the game, and then that's like a nice healthy balance. But it's just like straight listening to it. Yeah, those guitars are mixed. Like, like the treble was cranked, the bass was all the way down. So there was just like there was no body to it. There was no warmth. It was just attack. And I don't know, it kind of. Here's the thing about like good mixing and balancing. It's first of all, it's an art. That's not easy to do. But the thing is, you want to enjoy the whole. For me, I'm speaking for myself. I want to enjoy the whole song and hear everything and be like, ooh, what's that doing? But when it's like that, it's like distracting me from the rest, and I have to kind of sift through it to hear the other stuff. So when I'm like battling the song itself, it's gonna like go down. But again, the song is not bad at all. I liked it quite a bit, actually. I liked it. Like I said, energy, feel, super dope. Only thing was just the guitars were harsh on my ears. That's it. Nothing wrong with it. We move on to Everything in This Hand. That is a pretty cool title. Is this the same character from... I can't tell if this is the same character. Maybe not. Doesn't have face paint. Anywho, that is a pretty cool title. Everything in This Hand. Let's see how this one is. But yes, one more thing regarding that first song. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that from Dot Hack yet. Like anything aggressive at all. Maybe. I don't recall though. It's always been kind of more mellow and just not that, I guess. Which is another cool thing because, variety. Okay, this is Everything in This Hand from Dot Hack GU. I don't know what's going on with that. I love the drums in Dot Hack. A really filtered sci-fi drum. This sounds cool. God, I love dynamics in songs. Oh, see, like this, I can pick it apart. I want to hear this part, I can hear this part. Whew. Oh, it's speaking. That is speaking. Oh yeah, dude, that's sick. Bass, I hear the bass. It's a little hard to hear though. Oh, the piano. Getting all chaotic in the background. This is the best song from Dot Hack I've heard so far. Oh. God, this just screams 2000s. Feels like I'm watching The Matrix or something. Or Blade or something like that. Woo, man. And then this sounds like Diablo, kind of. See, now I'm listening to for the strings. The first time I heard it just like comes out of nowhere. It's like, listen to me. So 2 loops. Oh, the bass is so cool when it's low. Oh my god, I just made a connection. I just made a connection by reading comments. I just made a connection by reading the comments. Sometimes when I'm very curious, you'll see me like scroll down. Usually it's just through the description. Sometimes I'll read like the top 2 comments or something. And the first thing it says is Tri-Edge ... Haseo, you bastard! Parentheses, I love that part of this cutscene. It gives me chills every time. Tri-Edge? Like the requester named Tri-Edge? Exposed. That's where you got your name. Ooh. Well, I mean, it makes sense. They've requested .hack before, but now I see where they got their name. It's always fun finding where people got their names. That was incredible. And hearing the first one, which again was not bad at all, really made me appreciate this one. Because there was guitar in this one too, but there was like a world of difference because it was basically what would have made the first one just way cooler. Would just turn it down a little bit. Like the harsh, aggressive tone of the guitar is still there. It's very trebly and distorted, but it's like turned down. Like it's like drowned out. That way it sounds cool. Because now it just sounds like kind of chaos in the background. It's not just like, you know, all up in here. That was so like, it felt like a time capsule. I'm not entirely sure. I think I've looked it up before, but I can't remember. But that sounded very like 2000s to me, like just in general, like that media sounded like a trailer for a movie. Just think of all that stuff, you know, like what I say, Blade, Matrix. Like that sounded like a Nokia phone commercial, like when they started to do flip phones and stuff. Just, you know, it just had that cool vibe to it. But also, it reminded me of a game that I did, which unfortunately I've only heard one time. I haven't heard a single other song from this game, and that's The Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I did a song called Ozar Midrashim. Love that song. Love that song. And it kind of reminded me of just that sort of almost scary like sound. I don't know if it's meant to be that way. This one to me, I can honestly say I have no clue what it was supposed to. Well, apparently it was a cutscene, but I mean, who knows what kind of cutscene? But damn, if that's a cutscene song, that's a crazy cutscene. Because I wasn't getting anything visually, or I was just enjoying the song. I was grooving to the drums. It was great. It was just great. I don't know how else to put it. Everything sounded so chaotic, but contained in a way. Everything in this hand. Oh man, I want to see this cutscene now. Someone has to link the cutscene. Which, by the way, if you're hearing me say this right now, links are automatically, if you didn't know, like defaulted to spam. So if you ever notice you comment, not just my channel, but like if you ever comment on someone's channel and you post a link and you don't see it, 9 times out of 10 it's filtered as spam. So if you want to like show me this, maybe just tell me like what to type in on YouTube or something, if it exists. I don't really have much to say besides that was just really cool. This hair stuck to my microphone. That was the coolest song I've heard from .hack, and I'm saying that confidently because it wasn't even over, close to being over, and I'm like, this is, you know, sometimes you just know. You just know. And I like the fact that it's so weird. Everything about this series, and it may not be weird, but when you see this name, .hack / G.U, the first thing that probably goes to your mind is, what? What does that mean? What, you know, what? So to hear the music sounds like that, it just all makes sense. You know, even the first song, it all makes sense. It's weird. You have to play the game. You have to understand it, right? Duh. Context. But it's such a total package here. But this song, as opposed to the other one, this one I could like hear again on like my own time, because it was more enjoyable on that front. But that was sick. That was so cool. It's gonna be a while before I hear .hack again, I think, because this requester was a platinum member, so it got like priority. And anything else .hack is just I don't know how much more I have from .hack. And I don't know, I could be wrong about this, I usually am, but I don't know if I've heard anything besides GU. I guess I could just easily look that up right now, actually. Why not? What comes up when I type in my name? Jesse's Auditorium, Hades, FF7, Pokemon, Yakuza, Persona, Sonic, Guilty Gear, Kirby, Undertale, Mario, Doom, Xenoblade, Ys. That's what people are searching for. .hack. Let's see what I've done from .hack. GU. Quarantine. Okay, so I have done Quarantine. Oh, I've only done 4 videos? Well, this will be my 5th. So most of everything I've heard is GU, with one Quarantine. Actually, the first thing I ever heard was Quarantine. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, I need to hear this other stuff that's out there. Anyways, thank you, Tri-Edge. And I think it was Zachary? Yes, thank you, Zachary. Cool. .hack. GU. Still don't know what GU stands for. Maybe other people don't know either. But that was great. Big thank you to all my patrons you see here and here. All my platinum members. Cannot be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse, the Auditorium. Later.